Yo, what is up? What is up, my people? What you doing? How you doing on this good afternoon? This is Mr. Wick checking in. Good afternoon. Getting everything together real quick, man. How everybody doing on this wonderful afternoon, man? Beautiful day outside. Hope everybody is feeling marvelous. Chris, my brother, what it do? What it do? Good afternoon. Hope you're doing great today, my guy. Ain't got too much going on over here. I can't complain. Let me set a couple things up before I forget. EDC, my brother, what it do? Marvelous with the British accent type shit. You know what I'm saying? Had to check in with the folks real quick. You, ooh, wait. I was just enjoying this beautiful sunlight. Probably one of the last cloudless days we gonna get for a minute. I think we supposed to be turning up in the weather in the next few days. Type shit. Let me look. Oh, no. Tomorrow it's gonna be the last day. Alright. So yeah, we good. You killed me with the British accent though. But yeah, man, how my good people doing on this good afternoon? Well, it's just hitting about to be 12 o'clock where I'm at. We just finna touch the afternoon type. Hold on. Apparently puppy wants to say hello. Don't touch shit. Here come Peppa, immediately touching shit. What's up, Ben? Why you got the mind blow emojis for? Yeah, man, I ain't got too much going on. I just wanted to hop on and talk some pews with the folks. They said it's so 3D. Background and foreground pews type shit. I was trying to get a little something different going. That was kind of my idea. What's up, Justin? How you doing, my brother? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. But yeah, I'm glad you peeped what I was trying to do. Cause it's a board on the table. I planned on moving the camera around a little bit, but at the same time, while it's stationary, you know what I'm saying? Guns aren't cool, you know. Why prompt them? I mean, everybody got their own opinions, my brother. I ain't gonna say yeah, they. I mean, some people might not think they cool. That's probably a bad word to use. You know what I'm saying? But usefulness, damn show. I appreciate your input on that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to expand on that a little bit, I would appreciate it. What's up, Amir? How everybody doing on this fine afternoon, man? wherever y'all at in this fine world. He said they not cool at all. They pretty hot. Great point. Great point. I like that. Right now they might be pretty cool because I ain't using them. You know what I'm saying? But shit, give me 5 minutes at the range. Oh, nah, they shit should be hot. I got enough loaded mags to get these pretty hot in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So just finished my first week of not having coffee in the morning. Fuck this getting old shit. First week of no coffee. Why you doing it like that, my brother? Is it the no caffeine in general, or what you running? That could shoot. That can't shoot 6 millimeter plastic. I mean, I got something that ain't technically real, but it don't shoot no plastic. It still use gunpowder. You know what I'm saying? But no, I feel you, Justin. Caffeine is definitely, yeah. I've been trying to lay off even simple shit like the Gatorades and all that. I got so much fucking Gatorade right now that I started running through it. Then you'll start feeling it take that effect. You like, oh, yeah, nah, let me slow the fuck down. I'm good. So yeah, for sure. I feel you on that, even on a smaller scale. Cold turkey 30 days ago. Facts. I'm not a coffee drinker pretty much at all. Like I said, if I'm coming into like a dealership or something and they got it for free, I might. But that's pretty much it. I don't touch coffee. I don't got a coffee maker, no none of that. Amir want these to be fake so bad. But nah, Amir, these real. All jokes aside, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly where you at by the way you spelling gun, but a little decaf in the protein shake. Sheesh. Now that one I don't hear people do it. 64 ounces of coffee daily. Sheesh. But if 64 ounces sound like sheesh. Even when I do my little free ones, I do a tiny little cup. That shit make me run to the bathroom, have me up, wired up and shit. Nah, I'm good. That shit make me almost feel like I'm allergic to it. Gotta watch the bullshit we let ourselves get used to. Facts, facts, facts. That's in all directions. Definitely agree to that one, my brother. Oh shit, Savage, what's up, my brother? Long time no see, my guy. How you doing? How you doing? Only use the only use of airsoft, in my opinion, is for training. We use simulation rounds in the Marine Corps, like power rounds in blue and red. Best training tool we had. Facts, facts, facts. Get a reality check when you get hit. Facts. See, that's kind of how I ran my training to begin with too. We started with like low caliber stuff, airsoft. Then we did a lot of recoil training. We ran into some blanks, some actual blank shooting firearms that like have a little bit of recoil to them. So that was kind of the step one. Then you step to a little something stronger than that. Then you step to a little something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could definitely agree. Did you like the taste of coffee? Ooh wee. I like some of the flavors, but raw coffee, nah. You lose me on that one. But my pressure been shooting up higher. That the cuff measurement had plus P on the results. You know what I'm saying? Say you is Arabic for sure, Amir or Amir. I'm sorry. Now your love to my Arabic countries. What up, Aretha? No, we can't talk like that on here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read the description. Y'all gotta start reading these descriptions when y'all check into these lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Imagine every Marines in combat scenarios with sim rounds. You'll get your shot, or how to peek corners, clear rooms, spread out. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Agreed. That's basically like you saying, exactly where we started at type shit. And like it make I'm even in more agreements because like you saying, it puts you into that getting used to it mode when you training, so you already know exactly what you're working towards, and it kind of gets rid of that jump to fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of be more aware in certain situations because you know how to play your role versus you kind of lengthening out that time before panic. You know what I'm saying? You less likely to panic if you got all this shit trained and thought and thorough. You know what I'm saying? Say, yay, weapons. What's up, sleepy cat? How you doing? How you doing? But airsoft is cool either way. Facts. Facts. Like we ain't got the where you could kind of do it like paintball. We got paintball and all that out here. But I would love to go out and run some of that airsoft range play. How they kind of run it like paintball, you know what I'm saying? Where you could suit up, kind of practice train with your peoples. You could do teamwork shit, all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is kind of in one location on the same mindset. It's gonna hurt, adds more preservation. Made into your brain for the training. Facts, facts. Agreed. That's basically like I'm glad we all kind of on the same page with this because that's where my mind was when I got into a lot of this. Is we gonna start from square one, we're gonna work our way up versus trying to get nice shit and just act like we know what we doing with it and then catch up in the meantime. Like I wanted to master all of my in betweens. You know what I'm saying? Say you resort to your lowest level of training when in the moment. Facts. I can attest to that. I can actually, you know what I'm saying? I've been in situations where you don't really realize how bad you panicked until shit you done lived, but at the same time you looking back like this shit could have went so much better if motherfuckers just could have just kept that cool, including yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I agree. Stack of brown pants with me during those training sessions. I like that too. You know what I'm saying? Multitude of purposes. People don't train when they're comfortable. This is their biggest disadvantage. Train in the rain, run till you can, ref, and then shoot, go out in the cold, fridge for a bit before trying to. Yes, facts. Now, I can't act like I'm, whole thorough and through with that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been, rain, sleet, snow, or shine. I done trained in the rain and stuff like that. But, like I can't act like, my 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 times doing it. I done, got pretty far with it. I can act like I know what I'm talking about with it. But it's kind of like you saying, you just gotta have that nut, that heart to just say, fuck it, we just gonna get out here and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people not going to the range around this time of year, specifically just because it's getting cold. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean crime stop, defense mechanism stop, and all that just because it's from November to February. You know what I'm saying? That's not how this shit works. Brookside, what's up, my brother? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? Hey, man, I see you, man. What the hell you got going on? Standing and shooting at tell you not normally be the way self defense works. Facts. Hey, man, I love you, my brother, but I don't know what the fuck he got going on. We're gonna see him. I think that shit lasts for a year. We're gonna see you in 365 days, my brother. Look, still love to the country though. You know what I'm saying? Then better, pretty sure that buck totaled the V. Oh my god, totaled it though. That's crazy. That's crazy. You said he was I think you said an 8 or a 10 point. That's a heavy dude. But sheesh. prayers, my brother. Hope insurance and all of that is at least gonna fuck with it and cover it, or at least something. Hope it's not just total loss. You know what I'm saying? 95 to fix it. Sheesh. Oh yeah, I would have been hot. I would have been like, y'all just get all the hard shit out the way. I'll give you 5. Just to get the shit that you know I can't fix, and I'll do the rest. Like fuck, got full coverage for sure. Okay, that's better. I wish they would do it at least like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fix all the hard shit. Just give it back with no bumper and shit. I'll do the rest. You know what I'm saying? I give you 5, put the engine back, fix my axle, all that extra shit. It just give me the shell. I'll fix the rest. Fuck it. 95 my ass. Snatch about 5 off of there and we could talk. You know what I'm saying? 2019 Jetta. And it's a 19. Hold on. Fighting hard. Feeling scared for your life and got that huge adrenaline boost. You never know how it affect you. Facts. Facts. I've been there a few times and I don't really think about it until after. Like in the moment, you ain't really thinking of how you moving around. You just moving around. You just trying to get the shit out the way. Especially if it's firearms involved. Now, it may be if I'm speaking on 6 situations, about 4 out of the 6 was involving firearms, stuff like that. So, like you saying, it change up your next time thoughts and your thoughts for directly after for whether or not you felt like you was, handling the situation how it should have been handled. What's up, Blake? 9,500. That's not fully total yet. Then I mean, shit. Yeah, I think. Uh, uh, uh. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it's like more than half, or I think it's like 55%, something like that. They're counted as total. Like 10, 11 with the engine wings. Tough facts. That's the safety, my brother. I fucks with it too. How you doing, Blake? Hope the afternoon going good. But nah, yeah. You said they titled it at what 14. That makes sense. Well, it makes sense also why you thinking what you thinking. He said savage training. Lots of stress is good for sure. I put my wife on the phone and act like I'm ignoring her. I get lots of danger in my blood flowing. Hey yo. I like that. That's tough. Tough. Oh my god. But see, I'm thinking this shit, but I don't really know how this insurance game work. But I'll still say what I'm thinking just so y'all could correct me. But like how you saying if they quote 95, I'm like shit. But fuck bringing the car anywhere before y'all even get to check this motherfucker. Let me fix the bumper. Let me do all the shit that I know I could do 100% correctly to knock that number down. So by the time you get the car, it might be $6,600 in damage. You know what I'm saying? But by the time you value the car, like you saying, say it's 14, I could get it down to 5,000 in damage just by doing my own shit. You feel me? Just doing all the cosmetics because I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they count cosmetics. I'm not sure exactly what they're gauging or what they're looking at when they value the car. You feel me? But in my mind, I feel like it would make sense. They'll probably all be only on the offer 7K. Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much, and I can't give too much input. Said that cars cost so much to repair these days, you'd be able to buy a new car for 12, 35. Facts. I'm in the market for a car right now and just looking around, just doing homework and shit. Unless you know somebody that's gonna get you a deal, whatever the case may be, yeah, you really want to make sure you're making valuable decisions. They say that sub 2K is perfect for a bug out bag. Facts. That's how I rock it, my brother. That's exactly what I use it for. The sub and the 300 blackout that's next to it is my what I use and what I bring everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm going out of state, something of the sorts. I usually bring like a couple of 30 round mags, a 60 round mag for the blackout, and I'll bring a shit ton of 30 round mags or 20 round mags for the sub. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how I run it. What up, Tug? How you doing? How you doing? Today key fob is 280. Sheesh, 280 plus programming. God damn. Facts, facts. That's even now. Like I want to get just skipping topic. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'll get me a metal car or aluminum or something that's not just this fake ass plastic shit before a lot of cars. You feel me? Just for these specific reasons. I know it might be more expensive, but that motherfucker gonna last. What up, Silas? Nah, I ain't got no crossbows just yet. I like them. I've touched one or two of them. I'm not too sure on operation and all that just yet, so I haven't really delved into them. But I do like them though. I feel like they hard. What's up, Prince? We can't talk selling, Prince. We can't talk none of that on here, my brother. My Jeep Commander was 280 with the programming. The file cost 20 to make ship here, and then they said they got the facts. Sheesh. See, yeah, luckily the only time I ever had to get a key made was for my little moped, and it was cheap as hell. I just went to like a little motorcycle store. They had a book. We just matched it. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty simple. I think I maybe spent 40 altogether. I think no. Yeah, I spent 80 and it was 40 for two, like 40 a pop type shit. And yeah, I never ever had to delve with the keys before. I've watched people get their keys programmed and all that. And it's a fucking couple second process. But yeah, facts. Like you saying, this feel like it shouldn't even be that much, but it is. Knowing how to do repairs and maintenance is really the way to go. Facts, facts, facts. Been on that since I was a kid, my brother. Pops put me on that same way he put me on to the firearms. You know what I'm saying? Had to. 308 on the far right. Blake, I like your eyes, my brother. Yes, sir. That is the Delton Echo in 308. Here, I'll take y'all around real quick. What's up, mister? How you doing, my brother? Hope all is well. We got the helis coming over. Two of them hoes. Oh, that's medical. He red. Oh, somebody getting medevaced with an escort. Sheesh. Hats off to you, my boy. Wanks, my brother. What's good? What's good? Can't complain, man. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. You know what I'm saying? Half day off. Yes, sir. That's good. That's good. Can't complain, my brothers. Yeah, I'll walk y'all around real quick. All my regular subs pretty much know what they looking at. Before all my new people in the chat, you got your sub 2K. This one is the 9mm model, Gen 2 type shit, You got a 300 blackout. This is basically something I parted together. It's the Anderson lower, bunch of BCM parts, a couple of PSA internals. It's like a BCM PSA mix type. But this is 300 blackout SBR type shit. You got a 450 Bushmaster. This is a Bear Creek arsenal, not BCM. This is BCA. This is sitting on the palmetto lower type shit. You got a SIG optic. You got a Fayyachi magnifier on there. It's a 14.5 inch. No, I'm sorry, 10.5 inch. And then you got your Delton Echo. This is your 308. This is a 16.5 inch full size AR-10. Then in the back, you got your AK-47, 7.62 by 3.9. This is an IO Inc. I don't hear too much about these, but good and bad. I hear a lot of people say don't touch them, but got mine for the low. It was local to where I am. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. It do what it do. It's only jammed on me my first week having it. Never jammed up since. So break-in period, probably 300 rounds. After that, butter. Pistol wise, you sitting on a M1911A1 full size. You got your Glock 23, 40. I'm sorry, the 1911s and 45 ACP. You got your Taurus. This is the Poly Protector and 357 Magnum. You got your Ruger. This is the SR40C. See if I can get that slide to pop in for you. It's the SR40C, 40 Smith & Wesson. Then you got your Heritage. This is the Rough Rider. This is the 22 LR. I got a 22 mag cylinder on the way for it. And a little throwaway, you got your Gemini's arms. This is a JA380. Little old school joint. Type shit. And then, yeah, we got some more, y'all. If y'all want to check out the channel, you'll see a couple more of the builds. Everything you're looking at right now is pretty much woods guns, truck guns. Everything got its own use. You know what I'm saying? Not really just a whole collection of sorts. It's just everything that got a purpose. You feel me? Let me catch up with y'all real quick. Oh, I missed a bunch. My bad. Convenience cost a lot for sure. Had a box fly into my Tesla windshield and caved it in. Sheesh. Replacement window was 200 burgers. Reprogramming of the cameras added $1,000 to the tab. Sheesh. But you said it was covered though. Okay, but sheesh. But like you saying, that's another reason why I'm not really dealing with hybrid smart cards, all that extra shit. Cause the moment something go wrong, it could be the smallest little wire harness. Something went wrong with my mama 25 truck, and the back latch for her bed wasn't trying to close all the way due to some sensor being uh jammed up in the cordage, and the copper got twisted, and it was like a $1,500 fix and all type of shit. It was bad. Yeah, some of that I'm not touching. I'm good. Blake said that's so Romanian. Nah, that's a this is actually a USA made, Blake. It was actually stamped not too far from where I am. Same city, actually, from where I am. A radiator swap, transmission fluid replacement, seal, spark plugs, recoil pack, vacuum seal leak, catalytic converter. In just 3 years, saved thousands. Facts. Nah, I can't get at you on that whole list now, but yeah, I feel you now. I could definitely get through most of an engine. It's probably a good chunk that I would need some help with, but I can get through most by myself or with the right toolage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Wanks is waiting on a new pew. Hold on now. Update me, my brother. Update me. Prince said, "How do I get the AK?" Hey, check out some stores around you, my brother. AK is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? You can find you something nice. I've been hearing that the price has been going down. You might find one for 400, 500 cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying? If you look around in the right places or long enough, you feel me? Don't just go with the first couple you see. You still like the shadow better. Am I forgetting Wanks? What new did you get? What's your newest one? Oh damn, what I missed? Oh, she must have been saying some bullshit down here. Oh yep, okay. What the fuck? All right, go back, go back. Hold on, y'all. My bad. You said permanently on the CZ side. I feel you. Said it's just the engraved Chris on the side. I like that though. I like that. What's up, Roxy? Said, is this song real or fake? Nah, you looking at some real ones. Them hydroelectric cars, hybrid electric cars go up. They so big. Yeah. Oh, they go big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just I would have to see like with anything, like a lot of this shit not really that new. I mean, not really that old. You know what I'm saying? Let them get their practice in first before I step into it. Blake said, "What's your EDC?" Pretty much everything I just showed you. Mainly, it's that Ruger, the SR40C is my main EDC. If I switch out, I'll switch out to the Glock. If I'm going somewhere and I feel like I need a secondary, I'll carry that Taurus revolver and another pistol. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's the Ruger. Why in the hell does a truck bed latch need a damn sensor to work? In what world does a repair cost over $1,000? Facts. I'm saying, right? It was her shit weird, dog. Like, it got the cover that you could pull out, and then it was I can't even explain it, brother. It was a minute ago. I don't want to say it wrong, but like, yeah, it was basically that the truck, the bed of the truck latch wouldn't stay closed because some sensor cord was caught up, all type of shit. It was bad. So simple but bad. It's really the tools that make the biggest difference. Facts, facts. Oh, the rum. Okay, got you, got you. Yeah, I did see that. Got you. That's your newest. 1.5K for a latch is silly. I'm saying. Tanzania. Shit, love to the country, dog, but we can't talk selling on here, my brother. Not on YouTube, dog. I don't know who live y'all be in where they doing this, but that page probably don't exist no more because we can't do it. I wish the description would pop up before we even let people get into the lives. You know what I'm saying? Because I put it in the description today, and it seemed like this the day where I'm getting the most questions about it. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all, no asshole shit. I just can't talk about it on here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's done up here. Read the description. I'm saying. He said before we want it. I can't even make no jokes right now because I don't want to press the. You feel me? But nah, yeah, we can't do it out here, brother. Provide ability to repair. Exactly. Exactly. They love putting them covers over your engine with the special lock key. If you wanna, that's how I ended up losing out on my Jag because freaking the my actuator for the turbo or some shit stopped working. They needed a special key from Jaguar, from like a specific Jaguar dealership, just to get into the mechanism type shit. Hell no. Manuals and all repairs are available. Exactly, exactly. Pepper, pepper, pepper. Yeah, that's what Papa's do. I need to have him teach me how to do that. Or I think I know how to do it. I got to do it on the, not the I got to go to the desktop for damn, I was gonna say Steam, not Steam. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got to go to the desktop version and not the app. What type of muzzle on the Bushmaster? That is whatever Bear Creek gives out. I haven't switched any of that. That's just how they sell it. Pepper, stop. God damn. Hold on. I'm getting my shoes stolen by a dog at the second. Hold on. Pepper. Jesus. My shoes, bruh. They mine. Back up. Sheesh. But nah, yeah. That's a Bear Creek Arsenal. So I feel like if I'm not tripping, most of their higher calibers they put either an enlarged or specific to that caliber muzzle device on it. I might be wrong, but if you look up Bear Creek in specific, most of their uppers are gonna come with a specific muzzle device. The Jetta needed a special 600 burger computer to change the rear brakes. I've heard that before, Brookside. I've never seen that in person, but I've heard that before. That's crazy. Desktop studio. Yes, yes, studio. What the hell was I saying? Steam. I was watching people play this VR shit all night, and they was fucking with the Steam engine and the game and all that. So yeah, I could not get that out of my head. Always been so complicated. Facts. He said, I hear a dirt bike. No, you hear an angry puppy at the moment. She sound like a damn dirt bike. She act like she's so sweet. She'll purr on you like a damn cat. Get all up in between your legs, get all up rubbing up on you, and then 5 seconds later she's still in your shoes. Gotta clear a code just to have the wipers work. I'm saying. Luckily my Jag wasn't German. I had the Ford version. Basically the American, you know what I'm saying? Ford internals, all that extra shit. So a lot of my code work and actual internals were fine. Uh I had a special edition. So my internals, my leather for the seats and all that was from over there. My radio system, all that extra shit was from over there. But my engine base wasn't diesel, so it was American. I love that little car, but yeah, it was way, way, way too much. They started telling me all them prices and numbers and all this extra shit, all these special keys I had to get, especially just to take the tires off and like you saying, just to do brakes and shit like that. I'm like, nah, I didn't even want. It wasn't even worth it. Had my starter going on the 2017 Caravan GT. Had to remove the motor mount just to get to the starter. Engineers a stupid person making it hard to facts. Had to remove the motor mount just to get to the fucking. That's crazy. And exactly that though. They basically forcing people to go to the dealership. Don't even get me started on Mercedes. I haven't owned a Mercedes, but a couple of my family members did. My brother got one, and yeah, no, they basically force you to go to the dealership. BMW Mercedes already had a subscription license. They changed the real companies to use software clearing those codes. Exactly. You can't even do that. We got the machines. We got all that actually. Still, some of it in some cars is just still pointless. Facts. You don't need no special software. I don't think it's the software. A lot of the times it's the software that's on the car that don't let it happen. And now, like again, I might be wrong, but a lot of these times it seems like it's not really the software that you're using. Some of them got built-in bypassing codes and shit that they could, jump into it. But for the most part, it's the car that say no, because the boxer engine, the sparks are on the side. There's only an inch or so space from the frame, so you can't even pull the plug out. Hey, what the fuck? You say boxer, I'm thinking of it made me think of Porsche, but I think that's Boxster with a T. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, my brother? Good afternoon, good afternoon. But yeah, Chris, I'm thinking you talking Porsche. But correct me if I'm wrong. The boxer. Or if you're talking about a specific thing. It just made me think of that. You stupid Brookside. I'm still thinking you said she shifted into third gear. That's funny. Specific ECMs that need specific scan tools. Okay, okay. I was in labor because they have to lift the car, support the motor, get the starter out. Listed 6-hour job, paid two buddies $100. Bought the part myself, done in 2 hours. Exactly, exactly. Now I'm used to watching pops and them do that. Even like when I was up north, they owned a taxi company. They used to repair basically all of their cars unless it was something drastic. You know what I'm saying? But then even then, we had an uncle that had a shop, so shit, all of that was interconnected. You know what I'm saying? Like I rarely see my folks go to dealerships unless it was 100% necessary. A boxer engine for Subarus. Okay, sideways firing. If I believe so, isn't that where they run? Don't Subaru run some of those 5-cylinder side firing engines? If I'm not tripping, some of those old rally models. I can't think of the specific name of them, but I might be completely off here. Nah, yeah, I'm fucking with these topics today. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. 350 for the best starter you could get. In my mind, that don't sound too bad. Hung out with the dudes for a few hours, bullshit. Exactly like we saying though. Like as long as you got the know how, like a lot of this should be second nature, especially to dudes. First of all, I love a lady that know her cars at the same time, but I feel like that's coming. That's a rite of passage. Is getting to know your automobiles. Like that's something that I feel like is a need or a necessity for moving around in the basic world. You feel me? But your problem isn't fixed to pop back up. I get what you're saying. I hate working on Subarus. Got to change the timing belt every 80,000 miles. It's the interface motors. Oh, interference motors. See, yeah, it's pretty obvious that y'all know a lot more than me when it comes to this. I don't have experience with specific motors, specific makers of cars and all that. I could pretty much do everything that's been in front of me, but knowing specific models, like y'all know, like y'all might know specific cars that share engines and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not too versed in all that just yet. 4 or 6 cylinders, yes, and it's left and right side split. Okay, 4 or 6. I can't. I remember. I can't remember one of these basic cars. I was watching a video on that use a 5-cylinder. It was like a one of those. It was a very known car. Damn, I don't want to stop and look it up. It'll come to me. Needed the specific software to release the electronic e-brake. I've never been so pissed in my life. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, 102 to buddies and 154 to start. Okay, shit, that's even better. The 350 ain't even sound bad in my mind. I would have been like, fuck it, just to save the bread. But shit, that's even better. Also use boxer engines because of the much lower center of gravity and provide extra stability. Okay, okay. So I'm kind of in the ballpark, but and I will say a lot of my what I call basic information I did get from internet, learning it myself, watching people. So I am kind of regurgitating a lot of stuff off of the top, but at the same time, like I said, I could know it for what I seen in the specific, like the thing that I was looking at or seeing or watching, but it's hard to relay it or know that exactly that I'm looking at the same thing in other parts or cars. You know what I'm saying? Especially trucks. I'm not good with trucks pretty much at all. But you show me like some small, V6 small engine cars. They don't got to be a Honda, but anything that's pretty much right in front of you, I'm good with it. He said they stopped making good cars in '97. Oh man, I'm trying to think if I can agree with that. I mean, I like some of the new shit. Like I said, I'm not against EVs and all that. I like some of what I see, but as far as me driving it, dailying some of these cars, nah. Shop would have put a refurbished starter and starting 200 plus labor charges quote. 8 shops is 900 with maybe in 2 weeks. Damn, to get it done fast was 12. So called in the buddies who did it in third of the time and way cheaper. Exactly. A 97 Tacoma. Okay. I don't know how far back to go, but I always like how do you describe it? I call them box trucks, but like the square body trucks, the older style ones. I like them way more than what I'm seeing in today's market. Now I know these trucks probably got more power, more pull strength and stuff like that, but as far as looks and like sound of the engine, power capabilities and all that, like I like the older trucks way more. Are easier to work on than cars for the most part. Okay, so yeah, I'm saying that because I don't have experience, so that's just in my opinion. I haven't had too many in front of me to begin with. You feel me? Most of my people go through sedans, cars, and the smaller ones. You feel me? Toyota is an exception. I fucks with Toyota now. I fucks with Toyota. Oh shit, we got Pat in the building. What's up, my brother? Said the mechanic is here. What we talking? I love it. I love it. How you doing, my brother? Good afternoon. Yeah, we talking a little bit of everything right now. Just we maintenance on cars, the price of everything, the older models, a little bit of everything at the moment. Even the new Toyotas are kind of shit, to be honest. Uh, I don't think I pretty much have liked anything I've seen past maybe 15. Anything after 15, it might have a cool body kit or something on it, but I'd be purely not interested. Purely for transmission reasons and a lot of the ones that I'm seeing in the used market just super high in miles right now, stuff like that. Everything 2013 and new is 9 out of 10 trash. What? That's a hot take, Pat. Oh man, everything 2013 and above. I mean, I'm saying I've been seeing a lot of 15s that I've been saying no to, so I'm kind of there, but ooh wee, in my mind right now, that's a hot take. The new Toyotas are garbage, and that's coming from an Asian. Oh my god, too many electronics in the motors. Okay, yeah, I do agree. I can definitely agree to that. That's basically my killer for most of everything right now. Like I'm cool with certain things being automated. All right, but if I gotta get a code switch to get my window motor fixed or something like that, I'd rather the spindle. I'd rather be spinning my arms rolling down the windows than in 8 years from now I'm gonna have to spend 3K to fix all four door motors because it's just that time or some bullshit like that. Like I would rather go the old route than do half of that. In my mind, it's like hell no. Like I'm way far off of it. I do not like it at all. I want an old Dodge Ram D50, the small truck with the Mitsubishi 2.0 and manual. My buddy and I could drive it a week every day, 12-gallon tank, no gas to spare, with gas to spare. Stupid light and way too fast for a truck. See, yeah, I hear a lot of good about the Mitsubishi trucks. A lot of good. Monday for my Freightliner, when my Freightliner broke down. Type shit. You got to get into a lot of these Discord groups, Brookside. That's where you could catch these boys. I ain't gonna say 24/7, but offline. You know what I'm saying? I bet that thing got close to 40 miles per gallon in manual transmission. Sheesh. But I remember seeing the old school commercials where that was a number to brag about. Now you might hear 17, 25 miles per gallon type shit. They might brag about 32 on the highway, but sheesh, 40 is like, yeah. Oh, so new Toyota is trash, but better than the new Chevys. I don't hear people talk about Chevy much at all anymore. The Tundra is, yeah, but they fixed the QC issue. Still too many electronics for you. Still agreed. The main killer in this conversation to me is electronics. Too much electronics is an immediate no for me. EGRDF hit the nail on the head, bet. Always the mission. Damn, hit the head. Damn, that's what it do. You came in knowing exactly what it was. Repair shops love Chevys for the constant revenue. That's a good one too. 50-year systems have reliability and diesels. See, yeah, y'all getting out of my knowledge realm with this one. But I'm taking notes. Nothing worse than a 6.0 power stroke. 6.4 power stroke might be worse. Ooh, damn. All these new cars trash unless it's companies certain special models like the SRT, TRD, hell, even Civics trash unless it's a Type R. Damn, I hate the Type R's. I mainly hate the look of the Type R's, but you're saying they reliable. They only care about the ones that actually make them money. I just hate the look of the Type R. I do see a lot of them where I'm at. I see a lot of basic Civics, mainly everything, behind 2009. I see a shit ton of that. People out here like Lexus, the LS series, the 430, the 400, the 290s, the 450s, the 460s. I see a shit ton of them. So I see a good circulation of the older models, but the newer ones, you see a lot of the work people touch them, but not a lot of the EDC drivers. Had some Civics that were perfectly made to run worse when sold to the U.S. because they were getting 30 miles to the gallon. The government thought that was too much of an advantage, so they made them worse. Around 50 to 60, they ruined with plastic electronics in the motors and electronics in the motors. A few more years and we'll be getting all them ECU bullshits in the glass. He said, "Chris, shut the fuck." He said, "Don't jinx it." He said, "Why the Type R hate?" Nah. I just don't like the look of the car specifically. That way they did the hatchback with the wing on some of them. A lot of people here do them in odd ass colors and shit. Uh, I just yeah, nah. It's nothing against the car because I've never driven one. Like I said, and I see a lot of them, so they gotta have good reason behind it. But I just don't like the look of the car. If I'm walking on the dealership lot, like, and they show me the numbers and all that, that would probably be my second to last option, especially like if it's better shit in front of it. But like I was saying, if it's a good car, I definitely will. Like now that I'm hearing this, especially from Pat, like I'll put it a little higher on the list if I see one in front of me. You feel me? I'll at least take it for a test drive, get an opinion on it. What's up, Daly? He said, "Gra gra pow." I'm assuming you wanted me to read that. Gra gra. What's up, other Pat? Nice airsoft collection. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I wish they did make a sub 2K in airsoft. That would be fire. They probably do. Can't give them any ideas. CB, what's up, my brother? How you doing? How you doing? Good afternoon. Hope all is well. You had a 2002 S2K. Oh my God, that's one of my favorites. I love the S2K. I've only driven one, but I loved it. Your favorite cars you've owned to date? The 2012 Civic Type R. I don't know that specific one. When I used to ride to work though, it was a random car. I didn't even know dude. I knew where he worked at because he always had the car parked in the same spot type shit. But he got a sky blue hardtop S2K sitting on some white TDSs. Oh my God. It was just so beautiful. I used to love riding past that car every day. My favorite is a Miata. Anything up to like the Mazda 5, Mazda 6, I like them a lot. I hear good and bad about reliability, but pretty much any Miata, I love them. Integra Type R's. Ooh, that's a good one. I now 3 times normal price. They used to be less. Yes, exactly. That's a good one. I got a few of the IG channels I sub to, uh, that are currently fixing up Integra Type R's, the older models. I think he got a 92 and a 98. and then another channel is doing something a year that's in between that, and they're all fire. All of them fire. That's 2K hard tie. Yeah, facts. One of my favorites for sure. If I could find one of them, it's definitely on the list. New Chevy ass, but what y'all think about the OBS with the 350 SBC and the ooh, yeah, yeah, Blake, you got me with that one, yeah. I don't know that one right there. Wait, damn, Pat. Well, we gonna call you Pat number 2 right now. Not gay speed bumps. Oh shit. Nah, you gotta get in one with a LS2 in it, my brother. You gotta get you one with a turbo and an LS2. You know what I'm saying? LS3 is just too fucking much. You gonna fuck around and flip it in the corner. But you turbo LS2, throw it in that light body chassis and throw you a race kit on there? What? For all less than 6K? Well, I can't say that right now. 3 years ago, when I actually had that as an option, it was around 6K. But like we're talking about right now, that might be a 22 fucking $1,000 job right now. Hold on, what the fuck you say? Hold on. We're gonna back all the way up. No, fuck that. He said you're the type of person that gets an automatic with your airsoft toys. Oh my god. I might like a binary or two, Pat. Damn, but not the full autos. The NSX with the big turbo K series. Oh my god, Blake. You speaking on some race shit. But I love the NSX. I seen one NS. I was finna say the damn street name like y'all knew what I was talking about. But yeah, it was one sitting on a lot, on a fucking auto shop lot for like 3 years in fucking mint condition. I don't, and it, for some odd reason, it didn't drive because it never moved. Or it couldn't, it had to have something wrong with it. That car never moved. And then one day, maybe 6, 7 months ago, it disappeared. Like somebody bought it or he finally started working on it, whatever the case may be. But I've only seen probably 2 NSXs in my life. One of them was at a New York car show when I was a kid, and then that one. And maybe one or two on the highway just zooming past me in the opposite direction type. It was in the Marinex, spent all my money on it, 468. HE, carbon fiber hood, wings, fenders, racing case, seat. Totally, totally redone engine, transmission, brakes, and suspension. Ooh, yeah, that was your baby. That was your baby for sure. It was lighter than the Dodge Neon, faster than the C6 Corvette, and boasts a 1/4.5 mile on the track. I've seen good with the Neons too now. One of my homies had a Neon. He did some work too back in the day. Not too much, but he had it looking right. And I think everything internals was OEM if I'm correct. And that little motherfucker ran. He probably drove it for 3, 4 years, and I think he sold it. Nothing was actually wrong with the car. He just got something better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he had the space to just put it up. So he was like, fuck it. So you got a Camaro that eats Miatas. Nah, I can't sleep on them Camaros. I had a couple of homies with some Camaros. They used to let me drive, and they are very good. I will say that. As far as gas, I will say they eat that shit. But I can't hate on Camaros. His was a newer one actually. I think his was like a 13, and it was real nice. He had the Brazil model, I think, or Italia with the flag on it. 350 SBCs are some of the best motors I've had experience with. Okay. Dodge Neon bodywork crumbles easier than an empty Coke can. I was scared to try those things. I will say his did have maybe a dent or two in it. The paint chipped off pretty good, but you could see that coat under it looked like, I would say, like you saying, maybe like a Coke can aluminum. You could tell it was thick, but it wasn't like a strong cast aluminum. You know what I'm saying? You could tell just by the color of it. Type shit. Brembo brakes, racing ECU, racing brake calipers. Oh, you still going? Sheesh. Cool air intake, tech and cool. Oh, a tech controller, titanium valves. Oh, you had her fully kitted and way more. Oh, I would have loved to see that, Savage. I would love to see that. If you got some old pics or something, man, add me on the gram or something. I'm into that shit for sure. Pat said the neon gas fuck. Damn, Pat, what's your favorite car? I kind of want to know now. What's some of your favorites? I ain't not to make fun of him or nothing, but I genuinely want to know. Like, if that's what you like, what you don't like, I want to know what you like. Sounds like you like American Muscle to me so far. So what's the cheaper hobby, guns or cartooning? Ooh, hot take, Chris. Hot fucking take. It depends. I feel like it's so many dependents when it comes to that. Some people only dedicate themselves to one firearm. Some people only dedicate themselves to one car, one truck. You know what I'm saying? But what's more expensive? Ooh, that's a hot one. I don't know. Quick release racing wheel, butterfly doors uh that EPULD, they open normal. Butterfly doors that will open normal. Oh, got you. That will open normal. Custom 1000-watt system, 18 color LED underglow, body kit round. Oh my god. Repainted metallic silver. Hood was carbon fiber black. I like that. Down in Mississippi, there's some new four-wheel drive cabin so use with 10R80 and 5.0 whipples that slap. Sheesh. I got some folks down in Mississippi now. I love the Mississippi, my brother. First. But yeah, y'all get me with a lot of this truck talk. I'm reading it and memorizing a lot of this, but I can't get a visual to a lot of this truck talk. Got DK and S2K set up in the original Fast and Furious. What you know about that? Oh shit. Literal pictures like non-digital taken in 2005. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did say this was a while back. You nah, chill. Oh shit. I remember the craze of the 1000-watt system, size of the capacitor, size of my torso. People still doing that down here. You gotta know somebody to know somebody to get it hooked up right, type shit. But nah, people still rocking that in small ass cars. I call my boy over here with his tiny Lexus with some fucking, I don't know the wattage, but like you saying, that kit the size of me. You know what I'm saying? But yo, people would stop you 24/7, even a cup or two, just talk about the car. That was me. Attention everywhere. I was single infantry marine uniform most days. Let's say it was fun. Facts. See, yeah, that was me and Dukes. Dukes used to go places in uniform. She always kept. Well, for her, it was a lot of the newer cars. She always liked to find something that not too many people got their hands on. You know what I'm saying? And like you saying, ride around with her. She might not know exactly what you're talking about. Somebody will stop, and I get in the conversation just because I might know the car just a little bit better than her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was me. I would have been one of those folks stopping you just to have that conversation for sure. How long we been running? Oh, just over an hour for sure. What about them spinners on the caddies? Oh my god, you going West Coast with it? Nah, I love that too. That's always like just the flow of that style of car. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I like. I love the JDM market. That's where my heart is. I ain't even gonna lie. I might debate even with myself on that, but every time I have this debate, that's where I leave with it. My heart is in the JDM market. I love American Muscle. I grew up loving American Muscle, mainly for Fast and Furious reasons. Like I said, I ain't watched too many movies. I wasn't too much exposed to the market. But Duke used to always take me to car shows and shit. As soon as she found out I liked cars, she focused on that shit. So a lot of what I seen in person, American Muscle. But a lot of what I see and be like, oh my God. is Japanese, the domestic market. You feel me? Like you could show me a fucking SS Chevelle with the engine out, 990 on the horses, whatever the case may be. But as soon as that green Super pull up next to it, I'm focused on that Super. I'm sorry, and I gotta stand on that. That's just where my heart is. Every time I had this internal debate, that's where I leave. It's somebody around me right now with a 1200 fucking horsepower green Super, beautiful. I could turn on the green screen. Damn, it's on this phone. I about to say I could turn on the green screen because I got a few pictures and videos of it actually. Well, it don't let you play videos on the green screen, but I can show the pictures and that shit is beautiful. He got drag tires on it, all type of shit. Like how Savage saying the carbon hood, fully dressed, like just everything you could think of. Single life in the military is just, there's nowhere else to spend the money. Exactly. I feel that. I feel that. Ford DD70 Series 15s in my Tahoe. Jeez, they hearing you a county away. Over and over, coming back with a nest egg. But my car got hooked up. Lady enjoyed the top down fun with the quickness. Vibration in the engine, thought 10K RPMs. Facts, sister slapping. Facts, facts, facts. You said you even dated an American Eagle model back then. Oh, wait. Now, my boy had a good coming up. I like that. I like that. I got some memories, some stuff that's that. But nah, yeah, you got it in the bag, my brother. Said Uncle pimping. Type shit, type shit. Yeah, cars is definitely one of my crazes. Besides the pews, you could get me talking about some cars for hours. You see how fast I get to talking, how excited I get. You know what I'm saying? But I can't act like I, am a no a know too much in the topic. But you show me some cool shit, that's definitely where I connect. Said dang all I had back then was dating an American that looked like oh my god, Chris. Funny as a motherfucker. Had a reputation in the Marines, plus my last name is actually Savage. Oh, that's hard, Savage. I ain't know that. Respect, my brother. I think out here wise I met a Savage. I went to school with a Savage, actually. The younger folks that had that last name. Never met any of their peoples or nothing, but we used to kick it sometimes. His last name was Savage. And I think my peoples might know a Savage in the duty type. You know what I'm saying? White hair, pointy nose, and all. Oh my god, white hair is crazy. I hope you ain't meaning like the older golded, like the gray type. Like they dyed they shit white. They're pretty awesome to have that last name. Facts. I'm definitely I don't want to sound odd saying this, but I fuck it. I'm definitely a last name person. If you got a cool last name, I definitely try to connect with folks, especially in real life. Anybody with fucking I can't even get any off the top of my head. I knew a few loves back in the day. Uh, just anything cool. You know what I'm saying? My nephew is in the Marines now, and one of his drill instructors' last name is Sergeant. Ha! That's cool. One night swingman duty and too many drinks. Oh man, nah, I'm one of them dudes. I can't say I haven't been there. I have not been there, but ooh wee. Says that an 8-inch barrel on the black. That's a 7.5 black, 7.5 inch. I guess you might could say 8 with the break, but I'm pretty sure they measure all the way to that break because it's a it's welded to it, so I'm pretty sure that's included in the 7.5. My fault, boys. Headphones died. Give me a second. All right, we back. We back. We back. Too many drinks was necessary then. Facts, Blake. I got a few 5-inch joints too. I got a 5-inch blackout and a 5-inch 5.56. That's my real flamethrowers. But yeah, she throws sparks too. She a flamethrower. Not every shot. The 5-inch is every single fucking shot. But the 8 or the 7.5, nah, yeah, she definitely barked. I mean, do the duty to complete the mission and help their brothers at all costs, including taking one for the team. It comes back around, we tight like that. Hey, real talk. Real talk, real talk. Coming from somebody that never served, also, but at the same time, shit. Of course, we understand that. Of course, we understand that. Like I said, I've never been in that position to uh follow it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? But boys gonna be boys now. I'm taking right now. You feel me? And I'm gonna be taking for a long time. But back then, we're gonna speak on the past. You feel me? Old me, I always knew what it was. I just wasn't never in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, facts, facts, facts. Alcohol helps. Yeah, I'm not even that big of a drinker, so yeah, I'm the yeah. You get me somewhere, you get me in that right position, turn me up. Oh yeah, we in there. But yeah, back then I was one of the Mary Jane was my thing back then. That's how I connected with folks. I've met some of the realest people I ever met, had some of the longest, most deepest, honest conversations over a roll up. You know what I'm saying? I met some of the realest folks, had some of the realest conversations, learned some of the realest life lessons over just sitting down and talking to some folks, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just putting that shit out there. You said MTV, Real World Marines would be wild. Ooh wee. I don't even know if New World TV let something like that rock. You gotta jump on a grenade like that and just yell out for the boys. Hey yo, I wouldn't even scar my boys like that, man. That's gonna be the one thing I feel like that's the shit they gonna remember forever. That for the boys. That might be the quote on the plaque. You know what I'm saying? Of course, but at the same time, oh man, in my mind, I wouldn't even want to do them like that. That's the last thing they hear of my voice is for the boys. Oh man. Ooh, excuse me. Say yeah, we old for sure. Oh man, nah, y'all got. I think y'all got me. I'm 28. I don't know how far y'all got me. I grew up MTV. Shit, I don't watch TV enough. Are they still playing TV? Is MTV still on air? Is BET and all that still around? I don't hear about that shit no more. Is that just a movie channel now? You know what I'm saying? Oh, there go the dirt bikes. Now y'all gonna hear some third gear dirt bikes in a minute. It's a nice day, them folks, when it comes spinning around. Antenna channels like that no more. Yeah, I haven't touched antenna TV in God knows how long. I think the last time is maybe in a hotel, just scrolling through the channels because I was trying to find where to hook up the Xbox. I couldn't find the auxiliary, so I was thinking, you know how back in the day it used to be channel 3, or it was like an aux channel as channel 1 type shit. They had an old ass TV in one of the rooms. So I'm like, hold on, do I gotta find aux? Like, what's up? So I took the second, scrolled through some channels, seeing what was what. But it's crazy because I don't remember seeing MTV though. That that ex wanted me to come see him, but really was talking to her friend and she was coming too. So I had to show interest in his ex to distract her. I distracted her. Oh my god. Sheesh. Now that's one for the boys right there. That's the definition of for the boys. Definitely browse through the TV book every now and again. I ain't even did that. Closest thing you see me paying attention to is like I see an ad for some new shit, and I'm like, oh, that look cool. I might follow up on it in a month or two once it's already out, just to see what it's about. Look up a YouTube thing on and see somebody covering it or something. But I don't pay for no streaming services, no none of that. Cause you turn you in turbo with the 4-inch pipe. Hey yo, out the left field with that one. Oh shit, I guarantee it would have worked. Type shit. But nah, yeah, that's the definition for the boys in my book. Sheesh. Distracted she was indeed. Facts. I'm sitting here all this time. Let me get some. I ain't even gonna say what I'm doing, but y'all gonna hear it. Sitting here all this time, I might as well get some in. Hearing that blow off valve. Oh my god. That's one of the keys to my heart right there. You show me a good woo, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. Can't let me work in the bank. All y'all gotta do is fucking stage a car meet outside. Y'all can sneak in all the fuck y'all want. I'm outside like, yeah, rev this one. What's up? Hey, shit, now. He said, mission accomplished. Funny thing is, he was he was once he realized you like me. It was his idea. Oh my god. So it was just perfect timing, perfect location, perfect people. Just yeah, can't even complain. Everything just happened perfectly. Can't even complain. That is hilarious though. I can't even see my. I don't even know what I mean. You can't see what you would do in certain situations unless you're there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what I would. You feel me? But like you saying, the setup was perfect. So it's like shit. So did the PSI build up, or was there just no boost? Hey yo, great question, but hey yo. Said we want to talk about our Myrtle Beach trip with 50. Oh my god. Now what happens at the beach stays at the beach. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get into that. Jeez. Yeah, I had a big car meet. Yeah, we could say it like that. Some real weirdos out in vacation places. Yeah. Uh, I haven't had too many bad experiences, but seeing it from the outside, I've been places and seen other people having odd experiences and been like, oh yeah, nope, I'm not going over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty good with seeing shit from afar, or seeing certain individuals and just being like, oh yeah, no, not my space. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much out of there before weird can get weird. You feel me? Also, my life experiences says never trust a Russian accent woman. Why you say that? Oh my God. That's what they're there for. Good to go. Hold on. Damn, Chris, don't tell me you agree. What tell me about these Russian women real quick. I am not on the market. Need nan for a Russian woman, but what the fuck do we need to be on the lookout for? Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. Russian 3 is a normal 9 or a 10. Nah, I've seen some pretty ass Russian women now. Like you say, yeah. And if I ain't tripping in a lot of them pageants and all this extra shit, the beauty contest, it's a lot of Russian and foreign women in there. Even Ukraine. Them Ukrainian women, they say them fuckers is beautiful. Damn, I wish I could show y'all this trigger. By far the heaviest trigger I've ever pulled in my fucking life. Jesus. Now with the hammer back, the break is literally less than 2 pounds. But single fire, Jesus. Oh, my fault. I ain't scroll down. Oh, you said everything. But the crazy is also up there. Ah, are we talking Puerto Rican crazy? That's kind of what I'm asking. Is like, what type of crazy are we talking right now? Like violence crazy, or just like slashing tires, strange arguments? Like, what are we talking? Russians got by their absolutely wild. They get very possessive. Oh, okay, okay. Just don't make them mad. Watch put for the bombshell. There. Hold on. Just don't make them mad and watch put for the bombshell into you. Watch your pockets, drinks, etc. Oh, they them type of people. Uh, noted. Puerto Ricans are like the light versions. Yeah, I hear people say the otherwise. You feel me? That's why I'm like, what? When I was young, I was all over that. See, yeah, younger me would have been like, shit, put me to it real quick. I just want to see what it's like. But I'm taking heed to y'all's statements right now, because hell no. Even in usual dealings, you know what I'm saying? You got to know how to deal with certain people. Not that you jump to conclusions, but at the same time, shit, we at 85 minutes. I'm thinking about restarting this over at 90 if y'all want to come back in here. Or I might hold y'all till 100 minutes. We at 85 at the moment. Or I might just push a 2 hour live. We'll see. Can't out crazy a blick back and try to woman repeating yourself, slapping the leg, no match, rushing wins. Oh, wait. That's a great comparison. Oh, wait. I guess I would have to see this. Not in person. I might just have to look up some rage compilations or some shit and just see what this all about. That's crazy. Russian crazy is different crazy. See, yeah. Chris said he 100% agree. See, yeah. See, yeah, my lady from here, I got a Jersey girl. You know what I'm saying? And even Americans be like, yeah, people from up there got attitude, But shit, most of my folks, even from north, like shit, we cool, chill, like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Folks might get loud when they trying to get their point across or something to that effect. But as far as being kind of like you saying, watch your drink, all types of shiesty individuals. Nah, I do not see no shit like that out here. Right now, there's more single Russian women available than viable men in Russia. They're all fighting each other for guys. And with the war now, it's gotten even worse. That's crazy. So am I tripping where they be like, back in the early internet days where people used to joke around, oh, I'm gonna just go on internet and get me a Russian wife, just fly her over. Simple as that. Most of them be down for it. It's not really like a they don't want to do it situation until they meet you and you might be an asshole or some shit. Like I don't really hear that a lot anymore, but if I ain't tripping, that was definitely a thing back in the day. Doesn't help that many young Russians died in war. Facts. Agreed, agreed. And not to say that even here, a lot of people in our states, for one, in my opinion, I'll state that first, you gotta convince more than probably 30% of people out here that folks around them ain't just sick, fucked up bastards with every type of STD known to man before they could get to trust somebody, let alone get consensual with them. You know what I'm saying? And then two, you gotta convince folks that folks ain't out here just being cold hearted. You gotta actually have conversations with people, be able to break yourself down a little bit, and not just be out here gentrifying yourself for people. But then my three would be people don't really people do crowds when they not really always with their peoples, but then once they get within more than a certain amount of people, they like to get real personal with their stuff and their surroundings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got to open up and get more of a crowd, not a group around them. You know what I'm saying? Not meaning just open yourself up on all doors, still keep your toes, but people who is more enclosing themselves than focused on growth. You feel me? So I guess that'll just be my spiel on that. Like a lot of folks, yeah, you got to do some real talking to and convincing before a lot of this is just open game market. Like it might appear that way to the open game market, but that's two different fields. You feel me? It's a lot of people that would probably be participating and showing love and getting around with people, but you got to break that field first before they just be like, oh yeah, no, I feel you. Like, all right, yeah, I'll open up some more. You know what I'm saying? And it might not even be trauma induced. It might just be taught or society just showing certain doors to certain people. But like I said, that's just my kind of my thing on it. You feel me? Let me catch back up with y'all real quick. They wanted citizenship and would make arrangements. Oh, so yeah, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Yep, that was really a thing. The city Russians Moscow are crazy, but the farm girls are down to earth. See, yeah, got you. The Russian bride catalog is still a thing. What? Right now, they're going with the rich Chinese crowd, the multimillionaires in China, who I want to talk to the women. Understood. That makes sense. Russian people are good, down to earth people. But they aren't polite. Don't care about anyone's shit unless it involves them stuff. Yeah, that shit. Respectable. Respected. Shit. I feel like that's most what I would say stand up people. You feel me? So kind of like ours, the people in charge are good and bad. That I haven't looked too much into. In the process of that, that's kind of you got to get through all the misinformation first on our form of the internet to actually find, one, folks that's literally actually over there and willing to talk to you, or two, the places where you could get documentation on specifics and uh, just content purposes in general. You got to really search for stuff like that and get through all that 20-year-old stuff and misinformation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Savage, I think it's from their upbringing to be tough, like Polly is saying. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of upbringing too. I would agree to that. Upbringing is probably the biggest factor in a lot of this. And I did want to, that's why I kind of wanted to differentiate between trauma and upbringing. Because a lot of people, it's not necessarily beat into them, or it's not necessarily the bitter person talking shit and just you hear it so much that you start to believe it. It could be that. That's a percentage of it. But I didn't want to base it in that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a two-sided thing, of course, multi-sided. But I feel like that's the biggest two to point out is one, trauma, because that's what a lot of people uh kind of throw into the conversation first nowadays is trauma bonding, trauma dumping, all that extra shit. But then two is the what I would call people's almost desperate need for companionship, or just let alone human interaction in general. One of the reasons why I come on here. You feel me? I'm not really in too many places. I don't want to go nowhere sometimes, whatever. So shit, if you want some human interaction, shit, it's the best place for it sometimes. You talking to humans. You can have conversations with folks. You might not hear voices, but at the same time, you talking to actual humans. Russia bans public displays of LGBT, ban Muslims. This Catholic ran via state doesn't play with the laws. Like speeding or DUI will get your license gone forever. Strict but direct. And honestly, I respect it. I'm not gonna say no bullshit like, oh, we need to kind of follow some shit like that, whatever. But something like that, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a lot of folks that end up in bullshit because of certain statutes that they got, whatever the case may be. But like you saying, it's strict, but it's direct. You gotta stand on 10 at all times. You gotta be direct with your movements. You can't just be out here willy nilly in other people's domains, let alone safety. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. This might be the opposition to us in the world right now, but at the same time, shit, I still understand that a lot of this stuff is common knowledge to the decency of how you're supposed to conduct yourself in the world. So if you standing on business and forcing your folks to I would say respect that as one and stand on it also, then shit, why not? Titanians. So you got me with that one, Chris. Who the hell is that? What's up, Wanks? Nah, that's the 23, my brother. I got a 22 too, but that's the 23. Shit, I'm tripping. Let me see if picking y'all up and bring some more folks in here. Like Papa said. Yeah, you looking at the 23, my brother. Type shit, type shit. Night to leave Russia and be productive kind of citizen. You need to buy land and pay a fee plus pass history exam to get citizenship there. Again, I respect it. They have their ideals and they don't play. Exactly. But yeah, Wanks. Let me see. There you go. 23. Type shit, type shit. Then 1911. You got your toys. tray 57. You got your damn, I hate this slide. SR40C. You gotta get on that motherfucker. I'm finna change this to the 22 mag. He was checking his options. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But yeah, she finna be 22 mag soon. Whenever my package get here, type shit. I want to put some different grips on this. I wanted to go pearl, but I don't know. Most likely we going pearl type shit. And then yeah, Wanks, you pretty much know all of these. You know what I'm saying? But this basically my EDC circle for the moment. Besides the little 380, sometimes the little 380. I ain't gonna show no hate to the little 380, but you know what I'm saying. Right now, that's the circle. Then yeah, you got your ARs and your AKs in the back. You got your 300, your 450, your 308. I was gonna bring some more 7.62s out. I was gonna make it a 7.62 day. You know what I'm saying? But maybe later, maybe the next one. Why is Glock 22 not a 22? You can get a slide for it. Double Diamond, Franklin, and I think CMMG makes a G22 slide. It's an entire slide swap that you could swap to 22. But like you saying, chambering wise, like from the jump, nah, yeah. I wish they did do that. It'd be crazy if they do come back with a lot of the models they discontinued with an entire rebrand. The 45 is a 45, the 22 is a 22. They come out with an actual Glock 9. That'd be crazy. 2A veteran, what's up, my brother? How you doing? How you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope all is well. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh shit. If I ain't tripping, they wasn't too high in the cheeseburgers. Well, at least when I had the idea and looked into it, I didn't do it. Uh, I was kind of anti 22 for a while in my newer shooting days. I did not start with 22. I kind of started with the high punch and necessarily worked my way down. You know what I'm saying? All is well. That's good, my brother. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Can't complain myself. We just outside enjoying this beautiful sunlight. Oh shit, clouds done rolled in a little bit. They definitely out here spraying because them shits came from fucking nowhere. What the fuck? I've been looking up every 10 fucking minutes. That shit came from nowhere. That's crazy. So glass will be popular until somebody makes a new switch for the new model. Oh yeah, they already did that. People are smart. They would see what they want. Facts. Nah, I've been seeing that all day. Savage. Every time I get on Instagram, fuck, I'm losing names. Johnny Glocks posted that shit this morning on his channel, on his IG. He been sharing them shits all day. What's the other one? Ben somebody. His name Ben. He got it on his. I've been seeing the hood post them shits all day, youngins, all that. Nah, they been on that. How long has it been? What, 2.5 weeks? Not even that. And yeah, that's already said and done. I'd have seen it on the 17V and the 19V. I've seen them be shot the whole 9 yards. Like they work and all type of shit. Now, I will say, unless somebody lying and they just putting the slide onto the OG frame, whatever the case may be, because we gonna bring that into the conversation too. But from what I seen, bro started the video, zoomed in to the back of the frame on some like, yeah, look, this is what I did. This is the tools I used. And look, I'm about to shoot it. And then he shot it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going, I don't know what's able to be talked about right now. I don't know, fuck YouTube at the moment. But you feel me? Like, yeah, that's how I seen it. But I will say, of course, being grown, we gotta cover all options. I don't know if they switched that grip or just tried to play it off for the content, you know what I'm saying? But that's how they spun it. But the one I seen on video doing that was the 17V. The one I've seen with it just installed already, taking pictures and all that, was the 19. Now, I don't know the difference if all the grips are the same between 17 and 19. I don't know the other ones that they've already released. See, I knew it was a matter of time to be make slight frame adjustments. Yeah, exactly. Now, he ain't show nothing, but he had a Dremel in frame. He's like, this is what I used. He just had the grip tape on the Dremel type, and looks like maybe a small head drill, something to that effect, and that was it. So yeah, like I said, yeah, what a week, a week and a half, Hood got that on T. That was quick as hell. I was saying that in Papa Live this morning. In my opinion, they just did it all the way backwards. They just made the situation so much worse. Because one, they folded into the government. Now that, two, they just raised the price on 90% of their product, 95% of their product. And then now, once people either don't want them anymore because aftermarket is already covering most of the capabilities that Glock already has up to basic, Gen 3, Gen 4 functionality. Sometimes if you spend over 5, you could get Gen 5 capabilities in some of the aftermarket if you touch a Sharps Bros or whatever the case may be. So it's like, shit, if you can make it make sense, then they gonna end up losing out trying to either one catch up or not pay a fine or whatever the hell that they was finna lose that made them do this. Nope, there are BRT. What you mean, Savage? But nah, yeah, that's just my stance on that. I don't know if that was a good idea for them to just take it and run with it. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta switch phones in a minute. Oh, got you. That's that. Brrr. Got you. See, yeah, a lot of that, even when they was coming out with the binaries and all that, I kind of leave binary to the AR platform. I don't really want to touch that in the pistols and all that. I still think it's cool, but just me having it personally, nah. Shit, I'm here waiting for a company that FRT is OEM option. Oh my god. Uh, it's a shop. Okay, yeah, facts. It's a shop that's not local to me, but I follow them on Instagram. I think they're in Michigan. They had a good share of the TX22s that came FRT already installed. They had like 50 of them shits. So I don't know if that was from tourists or if a specific, underground manufacturer, somebody just did it and they invested in it for the flip, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? What's their name? What's their name? I don't know if they delete their post after a while or not. You might be able to go back and check, but it's Point Blank. That's their name, Point Blank Firearms. They had a good share of them shit. So like I said, I don't know if that was from tourists or if somebody did that and sold it to them, or if they got it like that and did it themselves, or whatever the case may be. But they definitely was selling them already installed, ready to go. The fraternity of police came out against the GOA. Fight for right to carry for that federally. What? Because it would put their officers in more risk. Yeah, I feel like that's also a two-sided thing. They stand a good argument, but at the same time, they standing on uh one, the constitutional carry objective, and two, that's not the main reason why people want federal carry in the first place. It's not to pose a threat to officers. That's not the reason. So just because that percentage will go up don't mean it shouldn't happen, in my opinion. I feel like less risk. Yeah. Said my rights don't stop at your safety or feelings. Facts. You hit it on the head. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Is that shouldn't be nowhere near in effect. Like that shouldn't have effect on any sort of stance on the law. It's people's emotions on how they might feel more unsafe. You said they should just trade them better. Oh my God. I do agree. I see you, Bay. What's up, love? I see you. Say hello, darkness, my old friend. You stupid. They overstepped with any gun law, in my opinion. If you can't be trusted to exercise your rights, you should be locked up. Exactly. You hitting it on the head, my brother. I can't say it any better myself. Besides just shit, I agree. But I feel like in all reality, we a little bit far from that as a whole country right now, because if that was to even try to be enacted, a lot of people ain't gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's to an extreme extent or just to retaliation in a small effect. You know what I'm saying? He said if we allow people to drop 5-ton weapon while ban guns, exactly too. Like I said, it's it's a wide variety of shit that's like you can't just put personal safety into consideration when you thinking on one, what, 390 million people. You can't put personal things into effect when you're talking on a wide mass of people. You know what I'm saying? Like to your point, you can't, like, it's people out in traffic right now that is scared to drive next to these 5-ton, fuck 5-ton, 80,000 pound full weight trucks, and you could tell that it's full. You could see it waving. It's people that's feeling like their personal safety is at stake just driving past them. You know what I'm saying? They'll drive 30 just because he going 50. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up, not knowing or realizing that they fucking up the flow of traffic. One, you already messing up safety, thinking that you being or you're unsafe. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to stuff like that, it's like, come on now, you can't, like, because those people are going, like, of course they have a say. So I'm not gonna feel like they have a say, because they have a say. But when they get into standing in front of people and presenting stuff like this, or oh, I feel like trucks should have a weight limit because I feel unsafe or something to that effect, then it's like, come on now, it's gonna come to a point where everybody gonna have a complaint and it's gonna stop making sense. So you got to draw that gray line somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just ban us Asians, less highway fatalities. Oh my God. I hope that's not still a statistic, or if it ever was. You don't have to follow unconstitutional laws. Just saying, do that with information. That's unrich facts. Remember, there's a bunch of rebels and men said enough is enough to unjust laws and people facts. Government works for us, not the other way around. Don't let them brainwash you to forget. Exactly, exactly. Now, being on this platform, it's kind of, I'm a sugarcoat it a little bit, but at the same time, once that, like, shit, speaking to my whole, we ain't got too many people here, but speaking to the whole community on this one, like once that day come, I hope like you saying, I hope motherfuckers is on the same standpoint or on the same page when it comes to this, because I feel like naturally, just due to natural filtration, all the folks that's not gonna be like the folks that's not necessarily, the the reclusive type, the The folks that's gonna stay put, lock themselves indoors, you good. But the folks that's gonna try to put themselves in everybody's faces, even though they not really here for everybody's good and well being and purpose, those the folks that's gonna get naturally filtered out. You know what I'm saying? Like we not doing this for the same purpose. We not here for the same reason. It's not it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like uh the folks that's gonna stand up is gonna be a well put together, thought out, welly placed, you know what I'm saying? When the time is right, it's gonna be automatically known what's up because the natural filtration ain't even gonna let all that other shit happen. Chancing my brother. Shit, what it do? What it do? Good afternoon, my brother. Oh well shit, good morning to you. You know what I'm saying? We sitting on about 150 where I'm at. Hope all is well, my brother. Oh shit, what's today? You still on vacation? I think shit, if you still out here, you on my side, actually. 2% of men protected, 98% in revolutionary war. It only takes a few good men to stand up to tyrants. Hopefully we never go back to there. But don't forget it. Facts. You hitting it on the head, my brother. You saying what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it take that 2%. You feel me? It take the but the my point I was trying to say was that 2% might start at 30, it might start at 15, it might start at 8, you know what I'm saying? Of folks that's here for the purpose, but not here for the cause. You feel me? They might be here with their own purpose, but they're not here for the general cause of what we working for. And them the type of folks that's gonna get naturally filtered because little do a lot of people know, a lot of the folks that's really standing on business out here don't let a lot of shit like that even ride around them in the first place. It's not even gonna be a topic of discussion. It's gonna be, nah, get the fuck from around us. We can't stand with you. You know what I'm saying? We see your purpose, it ain't riding here. You know what I'm saying? Said Florida trip was a success. Got home yesterday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad it went well, my brother. Was that was that your first time coming East Coast? Or you been out here before? Say what's today's topic? Are we a little bit of everything, my brother? Just governmental purposes. I'm pretty sure if you read the last few, you'll get a good lock up on what we've been doing. Wingman stories. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Type shit, all that. Yes, sir. First time. Facts. See, yeah, I need to hit the West Coast for my first time. Furthest west I've been would probably be St. Louis, which not really west. You probably count that as central. So yeah, I definitely need to hit way more west type shit. But I done pretty much hit everywhere on the East Coast. Well, not small city wise, but like state wise. I done been through pretty much everywhere. Oh shit. But nah, yeah, facts. Just spinning back, like I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it because I'm trying to get a spin off of the circulation of media that I've been following because you know the algorithm. Once you look into certain topics, they start putting that shit in your face. So I've been looking into, you know, like we talking about different the way shit going down in other countries. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to sugarcoat a lot of this because I don't want to just get brutal into these conversations. You feel me with the wordage and all that. But you know, I've been looking at what's going on in certain countries and how they looking at us and different revelations that's been coming to cast recently. You know what I'm saying? Taking one for the team stories. Facts. Yeah. Furthest west for me was Cali. Furthest east was the Middle East. Makes sense. Type shit. Checks out. Furthest east was the Middle East is crazy. If you flew the other way coming back, shit, you done been around the world. Allegedly, Tenson got a treasure con ACOG. What? Nice. What you throwing it on? I'm assuming the 308, but what you thinking? You gonna replace something on the axis? Or what you doing? What you doing? See, that's hella east. For real? Savage said, nah, that's more middle. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been to Texas. I know that's pretty like that's like, central above that line type shit. I haven't did Nebraska, Oklahoma, or any of that. That's pretty much all the middle spots. So yeah, I need to get a lot more of the middle down pack too, because I ain't did the Dakotas, none of that. You'll swap the irons to the 308. Okay, facts. That's fire. That's fire. Hold on. You doing, because if I ain't tripping, the Axis is 308, and then you got a 308 AR too, if I ain't tripping. Which one we talking? I think I asked about the AR first, so you might be talking about the 308 AR. Just I'm trying to clarify, because yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, the AR. Got you. Because with the Axis, I know most of them come from factory with the optics. And well, my question is, do they zero them, or is it like a pre-zero to where you just got to dial it in some more? How do they usually do that? If you guys get banned and banished from your current state, which U.S. state would you move to? That's a great question, Chris. Ooh, I'm tripping. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Let me pick y'all up real quick. Show you a puppy. Phone is about to cut off. Let me stand up with y'all real quick. I'm tripping. I was been supposed to switch phones. This boy was finna cut off on y'all. Which U.S. state would I move to, though? That's a great question. Said, hold on. The zero was like okay-ish. It wasn't perfect, so I took my first time. I took my time to zero it. Best of my ability. It's just perfect now. Got you. Jesus, I need some new AirPods. Shit's barely last 30 minutes. But yeah, boys, you see the girl that hopped in the chat a little minute ago, so I'm gonna hold y'all for a few more minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging the conversation right now. But if okay, yeah. Let me spin back. If I had to pick a state though, ooh, off the top of the dome, the one that's screaming in my head right now is Montana. If I had to pick anywhere right now, just off of zero homework, or even a little bit of homework that I did do, never been there, but I probably just hit Montana to try it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. I'm not going back to New York. That's dead. Not happening. But yeah, if I had to pick right now, just off the top of the dome, the one that done said it 5 times before I could think of any other option was Montana. So I'd go with them. I don't know too much about they gun laws and all that extra shit, but specifically off of views alone, I might rock with them. Let me see if I could. How that look? Fuck it, we gonna rock like that for a minute. I ain't gonna stand here with the shaky hands. Ooh, Florida too. Crazy ass Florida. That's a good one. I fucks with Florida. You got a supercar you trying to register in Florida for tax breaks or in Montana? Stupid. Oh shit. See, yeah, like I said, I don't know the homework. I don't know why a lot of people actually move out there, but uh, I'm a country person. I'm a views person. You know what I'm saying? If I could find a plot out in the mountains, out in the country, whatever the case may be, I could take care of it. Facts. Taking that any day. Any day. Damn, if only I could get the view like this. I like this view. If I could run this view with the phone straight up, that'd be fire. Here, back it up a little bit. At least see the G. But yeah, that's probably the one I pick type shit. Said big plot of land is definitely a great escape. Exactly. That's my mindset on that. You can see the puppy. Hold on. I'll let him out. That's basically my mind state on that though. Cause shit, where I grew up in like uh you would call it, I guess, western upstate New York type shit. Uh it's real country out there. Real open plots of land. Everybody got their own acreage, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the city type where you're not really expecting it. Like, nah, I was out in the woods, you know what I'm saying? Western New York is a lot more spread out than the boroughs, of course. Hold on, he said I'll become savage, the sea cow master, and sail the seas with the pirate flag. I like that. I like that. I feel you. That's kind of hard. I like that. Savage the cow master and sail the seas. We was talking about that on the other live, man. I'm not really an ocean person like that. I don't know. He can still declare a new country somewhere out there. Y'all on a different mind state. I'm trying to get the fuck away from everything, but y'all trying to get the fuck away from everything. Sheesh. I wonder what it do take to, if you got a plot on an island, what it does take to register it with the United States government. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they always down to grab some land. I'm pretty sure. So if you trying to just give it to them, I mean, shit. You will tell tales of your journey, savage. Starting with the Chewbacca's. Oh shit. Funny. Oh man. My boy gonna sail all the way to Europe. The witches will sing songs about exploits. Oh my god. It is getting diabolical so fast. But nah, facts. If uh if like literally like fuck everything was the purpose, then yeah, I'm probably feeling y'all on just dipping out. If you know how to sail, then yeah, facts. I have the second to zeroest clue about sailing. You know what I'm saying? So the ocean would be one of my last options. Like that's if I absolutely had to. But for the most part, I'm cool just ducking off and getting me a good plot of land that I could take control of. Not control of course, but I'm saying I could see motherfuckers coming before they see me. I'm cool. As long as I can lock down where I'm at and feel secure, I'm straight. Legendary exploits type shit. Hold on. How the fuck did you get off all messages? Said you got 3 passports. That's fire. I can maintain income as an American, spend it outside. To be honest, I'm out. I feel you. See, yeah, that's hard, my brother. I'm working on getting my first at the moment. We're gonna definitely get on that. That's a necessity. I sat on it for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I've been meaning to for a minute, and I haven't been, but we on it now. What the fuck is this? What I think it is? Doing it. Good, consistent passive income. Facts. I think that's what we all on the chase for right now. I think that's what half the world on the chase for right now. Some Sonny's barbecue, sweet barbecue sauce. Okay. We're gonna see what's smacking with this real quick. Facts. There's a good percentage of Americans ain't even got a passport. Facts. Definitely trying to switch that up. A couple of places me and the lady was just talking about checking out. And I'm not even we having a conversation and I'm not even thinking about passport, but we mentioned the countries and all this extra shit. And I'm like, you know, like now at this second I'm thinking about it like, oh yeah, damn, I was saying all this shit yesterday and half of these places we can't even dip off to without, you know what I'm saying, getting right first. Shit, half these folks out here ain't even got a driver's license. Said beware of savage. Hold on. Beware of savage sea cows. Master of sea cows. He will sail up and take your girl. He been all over the world. Yeah, steal your liquor. Think you'll catch me quicker. Yo, and a bottle of rum to finish it off. Soon may the weatherman come type shit. Oh shit. I fucks with it. It's nice to see how the other side of the world lives and how they learning to achieve facts. That's definitely one of the goals. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that out the way too. Connecting with people, for one, and then uh, I feel like just having the knowledge of knowing how other people do certain things in other places might give you a tip, an idea, or a certain type of logic on how to conduct yourself in other places. You know what I'm saying? Might not be necessarily back home, but you know, say hide your kids, hide your wives, type shit. Said, I need an AI rap remix. Oh my God, where is radio? I I don't know if he says what he uses. I'm not sure if that's just a Google search away. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yep, Chris already on. He said we gotta get radio back. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how he does it, but yeah, that's fire. We need that. All right, hold on. Let me see what this hitting on real quick. Mm. Oh yeah, but yeah, we definitely got to get on that. That's some good shit. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:02. Oh, yep, we hitting 130. Yeah, boys, might have to go and call it in a second. Tap in with the girl real quick. Tap in with my lady. But shit, I ain't on much today now. Yeah, I might see me run a few today. We ain't got too much going on. I'm chilling. I've been missing out on the lives. So facts. I need to get back right on the channel. Gotta head out too. Facts. Okay, my brother. Safety, my guy. Hope I wasn't holding you up, nah. Hope we wasn't holding you up. But nah, yeah, safety, my brother. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Facts, facts, facts. You know I love sitting here talking with y'all boys. But nah, yeah, facts. But yeah, as always, brothers, you already know. You know I can sit here for hours with y'all as long as y'all down to stay with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what time is this? 2. Shit, y'all might see me back on probably maybe 4 or 5 o'clock or something. I'll probably run another one. Type shit, type shit. I might not even take the setup down. I might just chill for a second, tap in with her, see if it's down to run another one as long as I ain't, stepping on nobody. Whereas the sirens aboard type shit. You know what I'm saying? Checks out, makes sense. But yeah, boys, it's always great tapping with y'all, man. Let me get up out of here for a minute. Y'all might see my notification pop back on in a few hours if y'all got some free time. You know what I'm saying? Let me pick this up right quick. Here, see, Kyle and got hard way at him, man. What's up, Candy? God damn. You caught me at the last motherfucking minute. What's up, my brother? Her see Kyle and got hard is fucking crazy. You'll quit Disney to be with Savage. God damn. Y'all is funny as hell. Shit, Candy. Um, Damn, I don't know exactly what time it is for you right now. It's 2:05 where I'm at. You probably gonna see me back before 5 o'clock though. I was just finna call it. I just picked the phone up. I was just finna say peace out to the boys. The motherfucking caddy showed up. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, boys, it's like I said, you can catch me back. Pup said peace. You know what I'm saying? Pup said peace out. Say peace. You just had all that. You just had all that to say. You got your time. Trying to work as much as I can until I can't. What you got? I have to go to the hospital once a week until December 1st. Okay, okay, okay. Shit, hope that's still going well for you, my brother. Only once a week still sound good. Tail play is crazy, Savage. Mermaids be freaks. Hey, yo. Get your time in, my boy. Okay, got you, Kenny. To start chemo on the 1st. For sure. Okay, for sure. You know you in my prayers, my brother. I'm mad I didn't even know fucking other options besides that. We already talked about what the route that should go down, the side effects and all that extra shit. All right, watch this. As soon as I turn back around, that's gonna start barking. Look, 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 look. But yeah, facts. Many blessings, my brother. Definitely had to stop for a second to show some love. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna cut it off on you. I know you'd be happy to catch me. You'd be like, "Damn, bro, go live." I'm like, "Fuck, I've been here for 134 minutes." Try to give you, but the fucking comments couldn't stop laughing. Eventually gave up. Hey, yo. Nah, that's some shit you gotta catch by surprise. You just gotta do it. You can't ask for it. You can't make it a thing. You just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? The laughing might go away after a few seconds if it's random. But if you ask for it and now you gotta get right and stand up and do the whole shit, you gotta place the feet, figure out how you want to do it. Nah, fuck that. Catch them on the couch. Catch them with their feet already up in the air and just be like, oh yeah, nah, this happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, facts, Candy. Facts, Candy. I ain't. Yeah, I was just saying. I'm mad that it was this horrible of fucking timing type shit. It's funny to me though, cause like before I hopped on, I'm like, shit, it's about 12, about 11:50. Shit, this usually the time most people hop on their lunch breaks at work. I might catch some people. You know what I'm saying? That was my thought process. Left-footed flip chops is fucking crazy. What? Just start kicking and see what happens. You say? Oh shit. That's my terrible poly advice. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's consensual, of course. If it's your wife, I mean, it's always consensual. You feel me? Just make eye contact while you're doing it, and just this is happening right now. You feel me? Now, if she break eye contact and start kicking, I mean, don't force it. Try again later. You know what I'm saying? But now, if she only trying to give you the left foot, then shit. I don't even know what the fuck to do with just the left foot. Shit, you went for a line foot. Hey, nah, hey, nah. You probably might know a little something. Oh shit! But yeah, boys, let me not get into this bullshit. Let me let y'all fellas go, man. Hope y'all have a great afternoon, bro. Let me get up off here. So like you know what time it is. I'm gonna take my ears with a spoon after hearing this. Oh my god. Oh shit. Hello, nurse. No, that's what I said. It gotta be your lady. Preferably your wife. I don't know if that's a girlfriend thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's you got to do that with somebody you locked in with. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like you know what to do. Oh shit! Y'all had to get the quick fire in before you. Oh shit! I just got hit in quick recession. Oh fuck! But man, gotta spread the knowledge sometimes. Like I said, might know a little something, something. You say put shots of fire. I hope my lady is not listening right now, but she probably the fuck is. He said, you know your shit. Hey, yo. No, I wouldn't say all of that. Oh, shit. That's funny. If I ever get a boyfriend again, I'm holding on until you put a ring on it, bruh. Oh, fuck. I'm laughing way too hard at this shit. Hey, yo. Not until you put a ring on it. That's diabolical. Hold up, man. Fuck this charger. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a ladybug. Our ladybugs look crazy as hell out here. He said, "Later, you nuts." Yeah, facts. Let me go ahead, man. Y'all brothers have a good afternoon, man. Yeah, Candy. If you are, uh, able to scroll back in, I'll be on a little later. I told myself I'm gonna try to run 3 today. My lady got to work, so I'm gonna probably run 1 tonight because we're gonna have some warm temperatures. It's gonna be worth coming outside in a bottle of rum, type shit, type shit. The Ballad of Savage. But yeah, y'all will see me later. I'm gonna try to run a bunch today. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be outside. Y'all boys have a good rest of y'all afternoon, though. We'll catch y'all later. You know what I'm saying? Let me pick y'all up real quick. I don't know why the fuck I put y'all down. Yeah, boys, I'll catch y'all later. You know, I always try to end it on a good note. 2 left feet type shit. Or what's that, right foot? Yeah, that's 2 right feet. You know what I'm saying? We gonna end it on that note. We gonna let the last thing they see is 2 right feet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, boys, y'all have a good one. You feel me? You know I gotta throw the deuces up. I'll catch y'all boys later. Oh my god. We gonna end it on that note. We gonna leave it there. Y'all boys stay safe, man. Stay dangerous. Have a good one. We gonna see y'all later.